A pro-life activist is set to release a new book titled The Choice: The Abortion Divide in America. One America's John Hines spoke with the book's author, Danielle D'Souza, while attending the Faith and Freedom Gathering for Evangelicals in Atlanta.
We're here with Danielle D'Souza, and you, of course, are related to Dinesh D'Souza, but you are also an author, and I understand that you have a book coming out.
Yes.
What is that?
It's called The Choice: The Abortion Divide in America, and it comes out on October 6th. And in the book, I really look at how has the abortion debate changed since Roe v. Wade.
How, with your perspective as a younger person, perhaps not having read about Roe and heard about it as more of a historical event, what are your thoughts about that decision and where we are now as a result of that?
Yeah, well, I think in the time of Roe v. Wade, people asked questions like, when does life begin? What's going on in the womb? You know, maybe there's potential life, people would say. And so I think the decision was based off of almost a hypothetical and kind of a lack of knowledge.
Why do you think it is that maybe as the technology has become better, being able to see a fetus and identify a life, that perhaps Democrats have become more entrenched in their notion of supporting abortion on demand?
Well, I think that even in the time of Roe v. Wade, oddly enough, I think a lot of people actually had this sense that there was life there. And I think they knew that just because we all kind of know what pregnancy is. We are at a crossroads in American history right now with our Supreme Court and with kind of where the tide is turning on this. And I think regardless of...
The tide is turning?
Yeah, I think the tide is turning. I think that a lot more people are starting to think about the pro-life issue, not in terms of, because they're conservative or religious or any of those things, but just in terms of the fact that, wow, this is actually a human rights issue. This is a human being. When a child is aborted, there are body parts that have to be gathered and put in a place so that everything is taken out of the womb. So what does that mean? What does that say about this life? And I think a lot of people are beginning to question kind of what the Democrats are selling on this, which is basically, oh no, this is a polyp, this is an appendix, this is like any other healthcare operation, and it's like, it just isn't. In order for the Democrats to kind of start getting abortion rolling in terms of how people view it and how the law views it, I think they had to make it seem like this was going to be very limited, so it was a little bit of kind of a strategic maneuver in order to kind of open the floodgates to that. But I think now abortion is kind of at the heart of a lot of the ideology that the Democrats have, which is basically that we decide if someone has human worth, we decide if someone is valuable.
Danielle D'Souza, thank you very much for talking to us on One American News. Good to catch up with you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.